Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Brick Games, and welcome to a brand new video for LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, the massive new LEGO game coming out in spring 2022. And this video is really going to be about sort of the aftermath of Gamescom 2021, because we do have a little bit of small bits of news that have kind of come out since then that we're going to be covering in this video, just so I can keep everyone fully up to date. So of course we did get the gameplay trailer number 2 at Gamescom 2021, and the game looks pretty good for the most part. There's a few things I think that were a little bit off, like I think the trailer was kind of edited weird, like the music and dialogue seemed kind of odd, and there were some pieces of the gameplay that looked a little bit unpolished, a little bit choppy, but for the most part everything looked really good. The big thing we got in the trailer was the world map, and you could see all the different planets in the game. There's like over 20 planets. Pretty much all the planets that you see in the movies are going to be explorable with their own hub world, as well as the open world outer space vehicle flying hub world that you're going to get to go to as well. So this game's just going to be massive. Like, once you play through all 45 levels of this game, there's going to be so much content to do in the hub worlds. Who knows, there's probably bonus levels in this game too. I'm hoping there's some like callbacks to the old LEGO Star Wars games, like maybe you could have like a LEGO City level where you have to try to collect a million studs or something, if you guys have played those old games. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. So in this video I want to talk about some new information that's kind of come out about this game. So first off, TT Games on their website, they actually posted an article a few days after Gamescom and actually gave us kind of their thoughts on it, and this is going to be linked in the description if you want to read it yourself. So this is straight from TT Games website. Here it is. You got a picture of Darth Maul there, which is kind of the thumbnail of the latest trailer. It says, "Take a look. Last week we shared our second gameplay trailer for LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga as part of the opening night of Gamescom 2021, showcasing more of our exciting upcoming game. Offering the freedom to fully immerse yourself in the LEGO Star Wars universe like never before, and coming in spring 2022, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga will allow you to play through all 9 Star Wars Saga films. Check out our new trailer as well as 6 brand new screenshots below. We look forward to sharing more about this epic new title very shortly." Okay, so that's very important here, very shortly. So what does that actually mean? Well, we don't know, because they've said news is coming soon before, and soon can mean like a full year at times, so we really don't know what very shortly means. Now, if I had to guess, I would say that would be before the end of the year. So I think maybe in December or November time frame they could give us more news, or if they really want to wait, maybe January or February. But hopefully we get something before the end of 2021. I think that would be really great. That would be really good for the marketing and everything like that, because we don't want to go like another 6+ months with complete silence from TT Games. And I like how they just kind of throw in the spring 2022 there without even acknowledging like the reason. Like, I really hope when they share more news like they're talking about, hopefully they give us like an article like this that can actually explain what's going on in the game, similar to what like a proper gameplay demo would do. Maybe, heck, maybe they could just throw up a gameplay demo on YouTube. I kind of doubt they would do that. But we really just need some explanation. We need to know what's going on with the online play. Like, is that going to be in the game? Is the game going to have a mumbling option? There's just so many things that we don't know. How does the open world exactly work? Like, how does the side quest feature work? There's just a lot of stuff that needs to be explained that you can't really properly, explain to the audience just in a trailer. We could see a little bit of that, but you could really have to pause the trailer and dig. Like, they need to do a little bit better at explaining what's going on with this game. So the 6 new screenshots that we have are just these 6 here. These are just straight from the trailer, so there's nothing really new in these screenshots. You can clearly see these as you watch the trailer. If you pause it, you can see all this in my breakdown that I posted a couple weeks ago, so nothing new here. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is another article that came out. This was on Star Wars' website. This is not on TT Games' website, and a link to this will be in the description as well. It says 5 things we love from the new LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga gameplay trailer. So this came out on August 25th. This was shortly after the trailer. It says, "The Force and bricks are strong with this one. A new trailer for LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga debuted today during Gamescom opening night live, offering the most revealing look at the much anticipated game." Yeah, I guess it was the most revealing. I mean, it was about as revealing, I would say, as the one we got last year, so I don't know if I agree with that. Now, if they gave us a proper gameplay demo, I think that would have been different, but anyway, let's continue on. As can be seen in this new preview, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga promises to be the biggest LEGO Star Wars game ever, and it's going to be the biggest LEGO game ever as well, not just Star Wars. Fans can play through all 9 episodes of the core saga, travel through hyperspace, and explore over 20 unlockable planets, including Ajan Kloss, Coruscant, and other worlds, and experience various types of gameplay from chaining attacks and lightsaber combat to space battles. Players can also unlock and choose from over 300 characters, an incredible minifigure collection that any LEGO Star Wars fan would love. So there we go, over 300 characters confirmed. I think we already had some like developers confirm that like earlier this year, but it is good to see that in an official Star Wars article. This is now confirmed for release in spring 2022. Again, they just kind of gloss over that delay. For the Xbox One family of devices, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC, LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga looks like the ultimate LEGO love letter to the galaxy far, far away. Though we'd say everything is awesome when it comes to the trailer, here are 5 things we really loved. And it says the humor, so I don't know if I'm going to read all of this, but they just kind of point out some different things within the trailer. The epic moments, Obi-Wan talked to Luke about his father, see Luke's speech to Kylo Ren. So it just kind of talks about what we actually saw in the trailer. They don't actually go into any detail. They do say the galaxy map shows multiple worlds to explore, and the sheer number of playable vehicles and character dwarfs anything we've seen before in LEGO Star Wars. It's one thing to read about these features, but to see them in action is staggering. And let's continue on here. The graphics, sometimes overlooked in LEGO Star Wars games. It's worth noting that the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga looks gorgeous. The snow-kissed Hoth landscape stretches far and wide. So there we go. It talks more about the graphics there. And of course, this is going to be on next-gen consoles, so yes, the graphics are going to be quite insane. Then the last thing it says on here is the Easter eggs. As is always the case in anything LEGO Star Wars related, the Converide fan will be rewarded. A young Anakin Skywalker holds a purple space teddy bear, a LEGO copyright emblazons Qui-Gon Jinn's left arm, and Luke checks out a photo of a prequel-era Obi-Wan partying with clone troopers. Who knows what other hidden, clever in-jokes await? We'll find out soon. Well, will we find out soon, or will it be 6 months later? Who knows? So they just kind of point out some of the funny stuff in the trailer. But yeah, that's this article. I haven't seen too many people talk about this article. I just kind of noticed it on StarWars.com, so you can check that out in the description below. Then to end off this video, there's a couple things on Twitter I want to point out. First off, we have another dev from TT Games actually leaving TT Games. So this is Jonathon Stone. A link to this tweet will be in the description. He says, well, after almost 3 years, today was my last day at TT. It's been a truly wonderful experience being able to work with so many talented and passionate people. It's sad to be leaving before seeing LEGO Star Wars off, but rest assured it is in the most capable hands. However, I'm quite ready for another adventure. He posted that image there. So yeah, that's another dev leaving. So we've had, I think, a total of like 7 TT Games developers that we know of at least leave within the last few months at TT Games. So there must be like something going on. Like it must just be a good time to leave. I'm not totally sure what's going on. Again, I'm not a game developer, so I'm not sure how that works. But I really thought this game was almost done considering all these devs are leaving. So now it's kind of a scary thought that the game still has a little ways to go because it's not coming out till spring 2022 now. And the fact that all these devs are leaving in the summer of 2021 is kind of concerning to me, but you know, they're saying the game's going to come out in spring 2022, so I guess we'll have to see if that happens. And then also on Twitter, the official LEGO Star Wars game account has been tweeting a little bit since the trailer. So here we have their latest tweet from September 7th at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. They say, "Laugh it up, fuzzball," and they post this little clip from episode 8 from the trailer. And this is the exact same thing that happened last year. There's a lot of people I've seen online saying, hey, look, they're actually marketing the game. The LEGO Star Wars game account is not dead, as it's been for the past year. But guys, this actually does not mean anything. They did this exact same thing last year after Gamescom. You can actually go back. Actually, you really don't have to go back that far because this account does not tweet very often. You can go back and see this tweet from September 4th, 2020, which was a few days after the trailer came out back at Gamescom 2020. It says, "Just hanging out until LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga launches spring 2021. And so yeah, they tweeted that and then they went dead. And so basically what happens is the trailer comes out and then they tweet like for maybe a week or two and then they go dead. So that seems to be what's happening here. I personally believe this could be the last tweet, this laugh it up fuzzball tweet. But we'll have to see. TT Games is saying that news is coming very shortly, so maybe that means before the end of the year. At least that's kind of how I'm reading into it. We'll have to see if that actually happens. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video. So we have an article from TT Games that'll be linked in the description where they say that news is going to be coming very shortly. And then we also have an article from StarWars.com kind of talking about the trailer, breaking some of that stuff down. Then we have another dev, Jonathon Stone, leaving TT Games, which I think is a bad sign at this point. And then we have the LEGO Star Wars game account actually tweeting again, which is kind of good, but I don't think it's going to last. I think they're going to go dead again soon. I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about here. Let me know if any other news that you guys know of. Maybe I can make a video about it. But yeah, we may be kind of in the long haul now for the next few months, just kind of waiting for news. But of course, on this channel, we do everything LEGO games. We don't just cover Skywalker Saga, so there's going to be plenty of content coming out over the coming months to keep you guys entertained until spring 2022. Hopefully we'll get an exact date. That would be really good if we got an exact release date. I think that's the thing that really kind of disappointed me the most, was even if it was spring 2022, it just would have made all the difference if they gave us an exact date. Like if they just said, hey, May 4th, 2022 or something, you know, that would have kind of gave me a lot more confidence. The fact that it still says spring, it's just a release window, kind of makes me feel like it's just going to keep getting delayed. But again, as I've said many times, we're going to have to wait and see. That's really what we have to do a lot of when it comes to this game. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe for more videos like this. Like this video if you learned something new. Dislike it if you didn't. And I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.